Hi guys, this county guy. Wanted to make a little video today. I probably put one out in 2 months. I didn't mean to do that. You just kind of get away from things sometimes. Try to get back more in the swing of things here. I got a little variety of stuff. There was 2 auctions out east of me here in Indy. I spent a whole $11 at one, and I think I spent 30 or 32 at the other. So I got a little over 40 bucks in all this. I'll just show you some of this stuff before I get in them. Try to get it listed here. The cool things I got these Stereoscope cards. And actually, there's a couple old pictures in here too. Check this picture out. This grandma with the cake. I don't know if what I'll be able to get out of that. Maybe $5. Who knows? But oh, here's a cool picture with some. I guess it's a family. Let's see. Oh, it's got a date on it right there. 1940 something. Okay. Well, anyways, and then I bought this flat for the stereoscopes, and I've had several lots of stereoscopes in the past, and what that is, it's these these thick cardboard. It's got two of the same picture next to each other, and then there's a viewer you have. It's kind of like a ViewMaster. You look through it with both your eyes, and it puts the pictures in a 3D form. I don't have any of the ViewMaster things right now, or I'd show you one, but if you go to auctions where there's old stuff, you run into them all the time. I'm actually surprised there wasn't. Usually they're with pictures, and this lot they weren't. But anyways, I got 20-something pictures here. I got roughly $1 a piece in the pictures. So let's kind of look at the pictures here. I don't know how old they are. They're probably about 100 years old, I'm guessing. I ain't seen any dates on them. But just cool old pictures. And every time I've had these, or the glass slides, if you ever get to see glass slide collections, pick those up. I always sell these right away. It never, maybe 30 days at longest. But usually, a lot of times I've sold it the same week I picked them up. So there's, people that's got the viewfinders, and they just want more pictures for their collection. And every time I find these, they're always different. I've never found the repeats of the same ones. That's just neat history. These are a lot of like just general family scenes. I've had ones of like Egypt and stuff before. There's fishing. And a farmer with his wife. Would be more neater to see a bunch of old cars and stuff, but there's a lot of women in these in fancy dresses. People like to look at that. Just a lot of kind of reminds you of Norman Rockwell scenes or something. Okay, we're getting toward the end of them here. I just like buying this kind of weird stuff. I know not everybody's into this crazy stuff that I buy. Everything I buy I know is more long tail than. I'm definitely not the Walmart person. I like the old weird stuff. Okay, now moving on. I got these out of a flat that I bought for $2, and there was a bunch of. I actually pitched the rest of the stuff. There's a lot of times you'll buy stuff at an auction and it's just trash, and you throw away a good amount to keep a couple things. But when you only pay $2 for the whole lot, and these are unopened, and they are these go for good money on eBay. Don't ever pass up unopened film, especially Polaroid, because that stuff is like liquid gold. And this stuff expired in 1992, and it'll still sell. I've actually listed them for $50. Looks like they average between $15 and $20 a pack, and it don't matter if they're old or not. I mean, people still buy them. and you don't have to guarantee that they'll work either. Okay, I just bought this because it was a buck toward the end of the auction. It was old calculator in the box with the charger and everything, and I didn't know anything about the calculator, but I mean, being in the box with all the instructions and stuff, crap, I figured at the worst I could sell the manual out of it. But I looked the calculator up. Looks like the calculator's a cheapo. It's like 15 bucks or something on eBay, so this probably ain't worth too much. But just, you know, kind of like Terminal 99 does. Anything that's got original box kind of sparks the interest, and it does it for me too. I paid $2 for this Brother printer cartridge. I actually picked up 2 of them, but I found out one of them had been open and was used. This one's unopened. These sell for $25 on Amazon. They got like a 20,000 rank. Then I picked up, let's see, the rest of the stuff I think I got $6 invested in. It's this Solido metal die cast. Pretty nice old car. And I picked up this Bobby Allison semi was part of it, which ain't worth much. I'll be lucky to even sell that. Special edition Lamborghini, that was part of it. So I got $2 a piece in those die casts. And then I got these old well, whatever they are. And then I got $6 in these. Something called Rush Hour Traffic Jam Puzzle. I've never even seen this before, so I don't know nothing about it, but it was such a good. Here's a 3D puzzle. The box lid's kind of smashed in. Well, the whole box looks like it's been wet. I'll just have to check that out. The main reason I was wanting these items because I had this old Buckaroo game in the stack. And I buy a lot of games, and I know which ones. When I run across something I've never seen before, I know it's rare, because I've bought in probably over 1,000 games. But old kids toy, pretty nice. They had a really cool That Girl doll in a box out there today, but damn, they got $35 out. I don't even know what it's worth, but I just thought that was cool as hell, seeing that. That actor made into a doll. There was also a Jerry Springer doll out there, but damn, who wants that? Okay, well, anyways, that's about it. What year is this thing? 1970. Yeah, that's gotta be worth some money. Box is in nice shape. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to get better at sourcing and stuff. I seen Cool Totes put out a video about what he wants to change for 2015, and there's certain things I need to change too. Because he said something about he gets in a rut, you know, where it's either pay a bill or go out sourcing, and I've been juggling that back and forth too, because this has been my only income since January 5th, so I'm coming up on the 1-year anniversary of that, but I did not go full-time intentionally. I went full-time because the company I was working for went bankrupt, and I got laid off, and I was a contractor, so I didn't even get unemployment, so I got through right into the wash immediately, but I'd been selling on eBay for the past 3 years pretty hard, but I'm getting bigger and bigger at it all the time, but you know, he was saying something, you know, he's just taking a little bit of his money and going out buying inventory, because I'm telling you, it's better to take even $10 or $20 and not pay a $50 bill and $50 electric bill or something if you can get away with it, and go out and $10, $20, you can buy $300 worth of inventory. And eBay, if you don't keep listing stuff on there, they bury your damn listing. So it gets very difficult, and I've ran into situations, I ain't gonna lie, where I had to stop buying because I had too many. I mean, it's very difficult when you're the only income in the household, and I'm pulling in the only income in this house, and I've got a mortgage and a car payment, and don't don't take anybody's word that it's easy to make a living at this, because unless you've got a big bankroll in the bank, I mean, that's the only way I'd really recommend just jumping full force into it. But you know, I probably had $1,000 on me when I lost my job, and crap, that just paid a couple bills. I mean, this had to be making me money since I started, or I wouldn't have made it this far. And you know, some months are better than others. This month's been fairly decent, but you know, I know January's coming up and it always slows down. But the main thing is, I'm just going to force myself to keep buying. You know, if it's $5 or $10 a day worth of stuff, whatever it is, just keep buying and buying more stuff. I've got, you know, and I got a different model than most people. I'm not going to Walmart buying 50 items of one thing, and the main reason of that, I just don't have the money to do that. So I do what I know. These oddball collectibles and stuff, you can pick them up for close to nothing. You just got to have an idea of what's worth something. And, you know, I've been doing this, well, I sold baseball cards back in the 80s. I mean, I've been selling retail since the 80s. I've just branched off into all this other stuff the last 4 years. But I was even selling baseball cards on eBay in the early 2000s. But I never did get into anything else till now. And that's one thing. I need to liquidate the rest of my baseball card inventory too. I mean, I'm half hoarder and half picker. I'm not going to lie. The inventory definitely keeps getting bigger and bigger every year because I got all this long-term stuff. I bought 300 yearbooks in November I found it on Craigslist. It was a lady in a flea market. She had these yearbooks sitting on a bookshelf in a flea market, 300 of them all the way from 1920s clear up to 2010, and she couldn't get rid of them, and she's trying to sell them for $5 a piece in there, which is dirt cheap. But to me, she was selling them in the wrong venue. I took all of them, I put them all on eBay, because people search for that stuff on eBay. I got it on Etsy too, and they're looking for a certain one, and when they find it, they'll pay your price. I usually get, on the low side, probably $20 for some. I've never sold them below 20, and on the high side, usually around 30, 35 at the most. I don't gouge anybody for hiring that. Some people will put them up a lot higher than that, but I never done that. And anyway, since I picked that lot up, I've sold I want to say 36 of them, something like that, and it's right at $1,000 in revenue since November, just on that one thing. Now, granted, I look like a hoarder. I got a mountain pile of them things, and but I paid $150 for all of them, so I'm already $850. So every time one of them sells, it's just printing me $20 or $30 bills every time. And that's the same way I do on hats. It's the same way I do on board games, puzzles. Well, you name it. That's the way I do it. So I guess that's why I got too damn many listings online, but I don't know. It's just everybody's got their own way of doing business. I actually need to, I got so many board games here, it's missing puzzles, or pieces, I mean. I need to start breaking them down. I've been looking at that, but that's something I'm going to be busting into. Some people make more money off of breaking the parts up on the games than they do on the whole game, but I don't like the idea of breaking up a perfectly complete game, but I've got probably 50 games sitting here that are all missing one or two pieces, so I'm going to be breaking it, going into that market here pretty soon. But whatever works. Everybody's business plan is different. Whatever works for you, do it. I'm not a clothing person. I'll do sports-related stuff, sports-related clothing, but I can never see me doing dress shirts or something, because I tried to do that last year, and I just don't have the patience for it. There's a lot of specifications you have to put in eBay for the listings. It's just hard. It's got to be one of the hardest things to list is clothing. And you got to know colors and patterns, and I'm a guy, and we're stupid about that kind of stuff, and I don't want to learn that stuff. I'm sorry. You got to like what you're doing, and that was the whole reason I like what I'm doing, you know, why I'm sticking with this oddball stuff, because I like this oddball stuff. So probably don't make me as rich as a lot of people out there that's probably selling stuff they don't even like or miserable at it, but they're making a ton of money. But you got to enjoy what you're doing. Life's short. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this off. Everybody have a good Merry Christmas, and I'll try to get back with more videos. I know I've been way out of the loop here. And just everybody keep working hard. Main thing is buy that. My main goal is to buy stuff and list it the same day. I know it's going to be possible to keep up that, but I need to try. That way money will be a lot better. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good night.